We'll have to fix some stuff when we go into the other one. Something happened with OBS there. You should hear me now. All right. Let's try this one more time. Okay. All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SATAL 2020. As always, I am your host, Moltar. And I continually screw things up because that is the way. You know, if I had a mask on or whatever, that is the way. This is the way. To screw things up. That is the only way to do things. So, we changed some stuff. I changed some stuff. I told you guys I was going to look at vMix. vMix didn't work. DCS decided, Moltar, grand idea, but I don't like it. And DCS didn't want to do it. So, things that changed. Tunes are going to happen. Music is going to be back because, you know, screw YouTube. Don't care. Because this is all about the live show. I don't care about the replays. The replays are boring anyway. You gotta watch it live. Live. Anyway, so things that changed are we're gonna have 3 cameras instead of 4. I told you guys on Monday that we were gonna try and do 8 to 12. Well, that didn't work. It decided that DCS was gonna be DCS. It was highly unstable, and the fidelity just wasn't there. And I put a poll up yesterday. And it seems that most of you guys want high fidelity. Most of you guys want the eye candy. Most of you guys want things to look pretty. So, I have done that. We're going to have our primary camera. Camera 1 is going to be at 1440p. It's a 1080p stream, but I'm running at 1440. So it'll be downscaled. All of the goodies should be on. Minus Heapler, because Heapler is Heapler, and I don't care. But everything else is on. MSAA is on. All the aliasing options are on. Shadows are back on. It looks baller. It looks so much better. I mean, if you guys thought DCS looked good before, it looked like ass in comparison to this. There were no shadows. Everything was at low. Trees were, like, non-existent. Now, she looking good. All right. Got music. It's happening. So here we are. We're bringing music back. By popular request from people in the stream. And by popular, I mean 3 people. Because that's all I really care about. You voiced your opinion. If I like the opinion, and it's something I wanted to do anyway, by golly, I'm just probably going to do it. So, DCS looking good. She looking baller. I mean, look at this thing. Look at her. Ah! Looking so good. So much better than it did. And just so you guys know, this is what DCS used to look like when we were streaming. This is what it looks like now. Oh. Jaster said it right, so pretty. The depth looks so much better. The planes look so much better. The liveries look so much better. The runway in its awful 2D glory looks so much better. It just all looks better. Robski coming in with the Prime sub. They've subscribed for the last 4 months. Thank you very much, Rob. Much appreciated. That is the same Rob Robski that is piloting the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Tomcat right here that you guys are seeing on stream. So I'm excited. Now, we do have a little bit of time sitting here on the ground because things happen rapidly because this is Novo against Krasnodar. So the bubble's virtually right there as soon as these guys take off. But music's going to be happening. I'm amped up. I hope you guys are amped up. I'm wondering if Croncat's going to be coming in here again with his F-15 at Mach whatever the hell. Because we've seen him in the past for TAW come out here, and that F-15 has been coming in and ingressing at Mach 1.5. Are we going to see that again? But before we predispose on that a little bit more, let's talk about who is flying. So we got Darkside Rob and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Tomcat, Croncat in the F-15, and then we have 4 18s, Newbie 2 Savior, Red Core 6, and LF Row. And then if we flip over and look at Krasnodar Center, that is actually Krasnodar Center. That's where we were for TAW. If we flip over and look at 64th down at Novo, they are rocking primarily F-16s, 4 F-16s being flown by Rage, Yaga, Tau Hermit, and Comey, and then 2 18s done by No Wheels and X-Man down there at the far end of the runway. What are your guys' predictions for today's matchup? Last match between 64th and TAW were very close, went 3 rounds. Do you think we're going to see the same thing happen today? I don't know. Interesting to point out that 64th is not taking a Tomcat. Historically, No Wheels has flown Tomcats, but for whatever reason, as of recently, No Wheels has flown the F-18. Is that going to play a role in today's match? TAW has 1 Tomcat flown by Darkside Rob and an F-15, and then 4 18s. Meanwhile, 64th has 4 16s and 2 18s. So I have to say that 64th has the SA advantage because there is no data link. Excuse me, there is no AWACS. There is data link, obviously, through PPLI, but 2 of the TAW jets lack that. So 2 TAW aircraft, the F-14, and the F-15 are not going to have PPLI links. All of 64th will have PPLI. So there's that going. What are your guys' predictions for today's matchup? We got a couple minutes still before these guys depart. Get rid of my mug. What do you guys think's going to go down? I'm anticipating a close match. I think today could go 3 rounds. Will it? I don't know. But I think it should or could because of how the last matchup went between these 2 teams. TAW came out on top in a close one, went to 3. I'm down with TAW, can't go against my killer cats. All right. Japan says, I hope so. I love 3-round matches, but I also love seeing people get wrecked. So you like people dying in quick succession. Well, with how close today's matchup is and how close the bubble is to the airfields and how close the airfields are together, that very well could be the case where people get wrecked very rapidly. Very rapidly. I saw there was a hot fix today. Does anybody know any big things that were in that hot fix? I looked through it, but I've been so out of touch with what's going on in DCS recently because I haven't been flying. What's going on with that? Ryan Flint is the match liver from tracks. As is tradition. Earhart, no problem. They came out this morning. I still don't have my pit set up, so I haven't been flying. Fixes looked minimal. Yeah, that's what I thought. Fixes did look minimal. Sounds like these guys are departing, so let's jump back and take a look. Engines are spooling up. I can see TAW Hermit's plane dipping a little bit. Yaga takes off with him. Then they're going to be followed by Rage and Comey. And let's turn up the volume. We all miss those volumes. Rumbling in the morning. So good. Love it. Love it. F-16, nicest looking aircraft ever made. Dude, no. Raptor, no question. F-22 Raptor is the epitome of looking amazing and do not mess with me. Strikingly beautiful and will F you up, no questions asked. It is so pretty, you can't even see it. Missiles already coming off from these guys. I need to get the cameras back, but missiles already coming off from these guys. 120s being launched from Rage and Yaga. Actually, we're going to try and use this camera a lot more. You guys have the TAC view coming out, but 120s being launched from Rage and Yaga. 3 120s in the air, nothing coming from TAW yet. TAW Savior looks like he is breaking away. Indeed, he is getting out of there. Let's change music here. There we go. Battle music. TAW Savior coming around the left side. Comey and Rage look like they're pressing on the left now. 120 out on Savior. Is he going to be able to get away from that? Where's that missile? There they come. Left side, 120's coming in. There's 3.5 miles away. Let's ride along with Savior for a little bit as he ingresses. He defeats the first one. Launched a 120 out there at Comey. Gets away from that. One came from, I think that's from Newbie 2 off on the right. Aircraft markers from up high. And I'm going to turn on, there we go, zoom in here. So here is Savior running down Rage. Comey looks like he's doing the end around. That is Comey out there, 6.9 miles and closing. Newbie 2 and Savior now coming in on Comey. Savior's breaking away from Comey. 120 coming out from Comey onto, it looks like Savior. Where is it? There it is, low to high, 2.5 miles. Is he going to be able to get away from it? Savior's turning back into it, and Savior doesn't notch it. I don't know if he lost that one, but Savior's the first casualty. Pause, so we don't miss anything. Savior gets taken down in an uncharacteristic move. Savior, if you're listening, get good, brother, or get wrecked. Robski showing off the big oof, and Savior gets taken down. First casualty in an uncharacteristic maneuver from him. Recommits into a missile, and 64th is up. 6 pilots to 5. Look at how separated TAW is. Is it 5? Did we lose somebody already? Where's our timestamp? No? So we've got Newbie 2, LFRO, Red Core 6, Darkside Rob. Where is Kroncat going? What is this? Kroncat, what is that? What? Anyway, carrying on. That just came down. Well, actually not carrying on. Let's take a look at what happened there in the TAC view. All right, so here is Comey coming in and ingressing against Newbie 2 and Savior, and that is a gutsy move by Comey, getting in 6 miles inside a 2-ship, and Savior, I think his downfall here was he was in a bank turn, didn't get the missile warning, thought he was clean, and just takes it to the face. Bam. So Savior didn't level out, didn't know that missile was coming, and gets taken down as the big oof. Newbie 2 is left as a singleton, and gutsy maneuver coming from Comey there. 6 pilots from 64th remaining, and 5 now for TAW. Does this mean the beginning of the end for TAW in this round? I don't know. Let's carry on. Here we go. So now we have No Wheels, Yaga, and TAW Hermit coming in against Red Core 6 and LFRO. Darkside Rob is way the hell out there. And then up here to the north, we have Rage and X-Men and Comey ingressing against a singleton of Newbie 2. X-Men now launches a 120 out onto Newbie 2. Here it comes. Coming down from altitude. Boom. Coming down. Newbie 2, I don't know if he's going to know this. This is going to ramrod him, I think, from altitude right through his cockpit. Still 1,500 knots on this thing. Coming down from altitude. Newbie 2, maybe above his RWR. And here it comes. Newbie 2, no! He gets taken down, and he is the second casualty. Pause again. We're going to do lots of pausing to make sure we don't miss anything, because these guys are already right on top of one another. And Newbie 2 gets taken down. Backing up, looking at the TAC view. What happened there? Shot from, who was it? X-Men, Mach 1. How far away was that? 10 miles. It just goes up and then comes down. And I think the difference maker here, guys, was altitude. X-Men is at 31,000 feet. Newbie 2 is at 2,000 feet. Bad things happen when the altitude disparity is that high. That is a great shot. 10 miles, 30,000 feet. It just comes down from on high and smites poor Newbie 2. He did not know the smite was inbound. Looks like he tried to notch it, but that missile has too much juice to be able to out energy, and he just doesn't commit to the notch. You can see him swaying there. He gets a little panicky, sways, comes out of the notch. Missile flies through his canopy. That is unfortunate. Unfortunate turn of events. 2 pilots down now for TAW. Still 6 pilots remaining for 64th. What is going on, guys? Looking down here to the south, we have a much more even engagement. Sort of. It's a 3v2 with Darkside Rob being way the hell out here. It looked like his radar was messed up, so he was sitting outside the bubble having to fix it. Looks like he's coming in now. Red Core 6 has unleashed a 120. That is on No Wheels. So that comes from 5 miles. No Wheels is at Mach 1.35. He is the man we need to be watching, because 5 miles when you're that fast and still hot, woo-wee, bad things are inbound. Here we go. Playing missile coming in from Red Core 6. Where is it? 2 miles away. No Wheels is not defending aggressively enough, still has his backs on, and he is going to be the third casualty. Not out-energing that, and it unlubricated hits him in the pooper, and No Wheels becomes Ninja Squirrel fodder. Pause again. Man, so now No Wheels gets taken down. Back to TAC view. What happened there? These guys are just so close, 5 miles away. Red Core 6 exchanges 120s with No Wheels. The difference here, and actually No Wheels wasn't that fast. He wasn't Mach 1.5. He was Mach 0.8. I was always in TAC view? God damn it! Well, you guys won't miss the next one. You guys are reliving it now. Here. Let me show you what you missed. We did a first-person over-the-shoulder view. This is what you missed, all right? So No Wheels is coming in here against Darkside Rob's missile. Decently close. And then he gets taken to town. So missile is... Where's the missile? Right there. And it just flies up and into his aircraft because we don't really care about him. We care about him. Make sure we're looking at the right guy. Because we're not. Let's see. Let's see. Not Red Core 6. Back up. This and this. There we go. Now we're looking at No Wheels. No Wheels is defending this incoming 120. Where is it? There it is. Chasing him down. Here it comes. And he gets ramrodded. That came down to him not defending early enough or aggressively enough. I mean, look at the difference in defensive maneuvers here. Red Core 6 recognizes, hey, I got to notch this missile to be able to get away from it. Notches it, makes something happen. No Wheels is like, YOLO, brother. We got to try and out-energy this, but forgets he's only at Mach 0.8. YOLO maneuver's not going to work. And unlubricated ramrodding is what happens. Right up the pooper, and No Wheels takes it. Red Core 6, notch. No Wheels doesn't trust the notch. And that 120 finds its home. So, Red Core 6 gets TAW on the board. 64th is still up 5 pilots to 4, but TAW looks like they're trying to make something happen. Next engagement we got to look at is this one. Elafro putting down on Yaga. So I'm going to back up because we're a little bit ahead here. And these guys look like they're exchanging missiles. How close is this fight? 3 miles. Gotta notch it, bro. Gotta notch it. Only way out of this. Nobody is fast enough. Elafro, love it. Ingressing here. He's already thought ahead of his airplane. We're going to go back to DCS here in just a second. But things are so close, I got to explain the views. Because I had to back up so you guys can see it. These things are happening so fast, so I want to make sure you guys are aware of what's going on. So Elafro launches. I love that he's thinking ahead of his airplane. He's slow. Yaga almost Mach 1. That could get him into trouble. Elafro thinking ahead. He launches earlier, immediately defending. Yaga waited a little bit. So Yaga's got to do something, and he's got to do something fast. Let's find Yaga here. Here is Yaga. Boom. Missile there, 2 miles away. Elafro is already in the notch. So let's go to split screen. Elafro is already in the notch. Are we going to see an exchange? Split screen here. Yaga on the left, Elafro on the right. Missile 2 miles away from Yaga, 3 miles away from Elafro, fired from inside 4 miles. Here we go. Here we don't go. Hold on. Camera didn't unpause. No, wrong camera. Problems with running multiple cameras. All right, lots of chaff coming out from everybody. Here we go. Now here we go. Now we don't go. Now here we go. God damn it. God damn it. There we go. And missiles hit Yaga. Sorry about that. Cameras are not are playing nicely with me. And Elafro is able to effectively notch that very well. Very, very well. And I know we're seeing a lot of TAW today, guys, but there's not much I can do about it because things are happening so fast. So what happened there? LFRO gets the shot off early, immediately goes into a notch, preeminently thinking about what's going to happen, gets into that notch. Yaga's missile, no factor. Yaga tries to get into the notch, or I don't know what he tried to do. He passes the notch and dumps a crap ton of chaff. You got to stay in that notch. 120C gives no shits about chaff, and it flies for a beeline for Yaga's aircraft. Yaga gets taken down, and you can see this one flies harmlessly by LFRO's plane. Great job by him. So, next one we got to look at. TAW Hermit, instead of being down here together, 3 against 1 or 3 against 2, is now by himself against a 3-ship. He's got Darkside Rob over here, Red Core 6, and LFRO. And LFRO is wasting no time and recommitting after he takes down Yaga. No time at all in trying to make something happen. Red Core 6 is off. LFRO is hot. Here we go. Let's ride along with LFRO. Play. LFRO now ingressing against TAW Hermit. 5 miles. Man, are these shots coming from close together? No. There we go. 120 now inbound on TAW Hermit. Where is it? It's going to be close. Is he going to make it over the hill? Is he going to be able to get away from it? It's still chasing him. That one hit the hill. Backing up to LFRO's aircraft. I love that LFRO is climbing. No, it didn't hit the hill. It was just a little bit of desync. And LFRO takes down TAW Hermit. So now 64th is down a man. So TAW has come back and done the improbable. They are now up a man. 4 pilots remaining to 64th's 3. TAW Hermit there, nothing he really could have done. He got run down. LFRO was faster, higher, and pretty good shot. Inside 4 miles. TAW Hermit had to notch that, but if he notches it, allows LFRO to run him down. So great job there. Darkside Rob finally getting into the mix of it. I love it. And guys, while we're paused here, I'm going to fix something. This, I think, got put on the wrong. There we go. Does this work? There we go. Yeah. All right. Now we can look at TAC View with everybody. Woo-wee. All right. So, man to look at. 64th is surrounded. Croncat is lingering up here. Mach 1.35. Let's continue. God, what is going on? Play. Darkside Rob unleashes a Phoenix. That looks like it's headed for X-Man. He's also, is he going to get hit by Rage? Let's pause this and set this up. This camera 2 is not behaving. Let's pause this and set this up. So we got a Phoenix coming for X-Man. Phoenix headed for X-Man. And then we're just going to bypass camera 2 because it doesn't want to play nicely. And then Rage has unleashed all kinds of things. Well, no, we need camera 2 because we want split screen. Has unleashed all kinds of things at Darkside Rob. So now Darkside Rob is having to defend. Where are those missiles? There they are. Having to defend. So let's go to split screen and see if we can get this stuff coming in here. Cortex, 47. All right. There we go. So missile coming in at X-Man. Missiles coming in for Darkside Rob. Is anybody going to be able to get away from this? Darkside Rob able to get away from things, but the AIM 54 coming from X-Man, he doesn't notch it, and I'm going to take that flying through his aircraft as it taking him down, and X-Man dies. X-Man is dead. He gets taken down by the Phoenix launched by Darkside Rob, and Darkside Rob was able to get away from the onslaught that was launched from... What did we miss? Did everybody else die? What? Everybody died during that exchange. So Kroncat killed Rage and Elifro killed Comey. That happened so fast. Let's back up and see what happened. So AIM 54 connects with X-Man. Kroncat's coming in from the top onto Rage. AIM 54 also on Rage that he's having to defend. 2-ship against Comey, Elifro, and Red Core 6. Comey, I guess he's recognized the gig is up. Gets a nope, he just tried to recommit there. And dies. And now we've got a 120 that is almost going to hit Rage, or it did hit Rage up here. I think it's... Is Rage still alive? Oh, there's Rage. Rage is in pieces after getting hit by Kroncat's missile. Man, DCS looks so much better. Look at that. That looks so much better than the bungholeness we were looking at earlier. Man. Even though it has invisible wings that are on fire. You know, what can you do? Not much. You just got to take with what you get. And now, ooh. Elifro may be in trouble. He's got this 120 coming on him. Let's flip over to Elifro. Where is he? Here he is. Elifro. Bad things incoming. 120. Under a mile away. Elifro. Waffling, and dead. Didn't commit to the notch. I guess he was trying to out-energy that, and he got taken down. But that is the end. That is it for 64th. They went from being the man and having all of the everything in their court to being dead. And when you're dead, you can't win. Are they going to make him RTB? Shouldn't be a long RTB. Nah, they just got to go back to Krasnodar. So almost already back to Krasnodar. We are riding along with Red Core 6. If one of these guys lands, they solidify the match or the round for their side, and we will move on to a quick round 2. Oh, and it looks like the supercut's done. Red Core 6 lined up for finals at Krasnodar Center. All right, so what's going to happen now that Red Core 6 is put down here? I'm going to send you guys to the Supercut while I get round 2 set up and underway. Will 64th be able to come back? That was a close round. That was closer than I think a lot of people thought it was going to be. And it went really, really fast. Everybody died, to put this in perspective, guys, in 3 minutes. 9 people died in 3 minutes. That's why we were in TACFI for so long, because I didn't want to miss anything. We still miss things because 3 people died in the span of 5 seconds. Man. But enjoy the supercut. I have not seen it. Enjoy it. When we get back, round 2, TAW taking on 64. TAW is up 1-0.
If you don't want, you don't have to. If you don't want, you don't have to. If you don't want, you don't have to. Say you better leave my woman alone. Girl, I know you are a playboy, and you've got women all over town. But listen, buddy, if you ever sweet talk my little girl, I'm gonna lay your body down. If you don't want, you don't have to. You know you don't want. Oh yeah. If you don't want, you don't have to. Oh, you better leave my woman alone. Well, I know you got your money, and you've got a new 56 too. But if I ever see my little girl in your new car, I'm gonna do some work on you. If you don't want, you don't have to. You know you don't want. Oh yeah. If you don't want, you don't have to. Oh, you better leave my woman alone. Well, I don't believe in trouble, so I don't want to start a fight. So if you'll take heed and stay away from my little girl, then everything will be alright. If you don't want, you don't have to. You know you don't want, yeah. If you don't want, you don't have to. Oh, you better leave my woman alone. My woman alone, my woman alone. You better leave my woman alone. I said, you better leave
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are sitting here on the deck at, where are we? Krasnodar Center with Yaga, getting ready to take active on the airfield, and we're not because we're at, that was the wrong screen. There we go. Another awesome supercut done by Alpha Whiskey. Much appreciated. How'd you guys think round 1 went? That was fast. I mean, that was really fast. 9 kills, 3 minutes. Do you think we're going to see more of the same? I think we're going to see a very similar outcome here. Who is our Main guy there. LFRO got 3 kills in that last round before he got taken down by X-Man from the grave. 3 kills. X-Man had 2 kills for 64th. If LFRO didn't have those 3 kills, TAW would have been done for. Done. M88, what weapon restrictions? They are A. So Mark 60s, 120 Charlies are in the mix. AIM 9X is banned in both, so you don't have to worry about that. Things happen? Yeah. Things definitely do seem to be happening. Couple more minutes till these guys take off. Japan thinks 64 is going to come back strong. They got the talent. They got the ability to do it. Just have to see how it goes. They started off really strong there in that last round. Really strong. They just couldn't keep it together. I don't know what happened there. Well, LFRO happened. That's what happened. But they couldn't keep that energy going. I think it's 1 more minute till these guys take off. Again, this is Krasnodar against Novo. TAW leads 1-0 in a very back-and-forth first round where I thought 64th had all of the energy. They were up 2 aircraft at the start of that round, and then things deteriorated and rapidly went downhill. They lost X-Man and Yaga within 2 seconds of one another to Newbie 2 and LFRO. And then they got Savior. TAW Hermit got Savior, and then they lost another 3 in a row. So that was just rough. But let's listen to these guys depart. Really didn't have any in-game sound that whole time last time. Missiles, any missiles coming yet? No, not yet. Let's zoom in here. Joys of streaming and having to do everything at once, yes. And when I'm running multiple cameras, it's just a pain in the ass. Rage, TAW Hermit, and Comey leading the way for TAW. TAW sends off multiple Mark 60s from Darkside Rob. Grab one of those. Are they going to be able to make anything happen here? 2 Mark 60s, 1 going on to TAW Hermit, 1 going on to Comey. Not sure which one we are riding along with. 120 now off, looks like from Savior onto Rage. Rage had put a 120 onto Savior previously. And that missile, that Mark 60 is trash, so nothing going to happen there. Both of those missiles are non-effective. The 120s are non-effective. Well, Rage is still being pretty aggressive. Being pretty aggressive here. 3 miles away. Yeah, he's going to be able to get away from that one. No issues. 120 from No Wheels out on Kroncat. I guess they're trying to keep Kroncat at bay. He's way out here. Kroncat is at like Mach 1.5 or something out there by himself. Rage still running from these incoming missiles. Missiles, lots of missiles still being exchanged. These guys, how close are they? 9 miles, so well within effective range. Kroncat still just loitering up here to the left. Mach 1.2 and accelerating still. Way out there on his own. Savior dumps a couple missiles there. Nobody has died yet. Still 6 pilots for each team. Yaga is just out here by himself. Mach 1.2 trying to come in late, maybe pull a Kroncat maneuver. Newbie 2 and Savior being hugely aggressive here. Coming in against No Wheels and Rage. X-Men trying to recommit down here to the south. And let's grab Newbie 2. Oh. Nope. Defending, that missile's gonna be close. I just heard it go behind his aircraft and detonate, so he notches it at the very last moment. Newbie 2 is already down to 1 AMRAAM. That's how many missiles have been launched so far. 1 AMRAAM remaining for Newbie 2. And he's in here by himself. Head on against Rage. Thinking about committing. Missiles everywhere. Him and Rage are now head on. Split screen. Missile off from Newbie 2. Nothing from Rage. Rage needs to defend more aggressively. Missile is off his left side, and he turns back into it. He's breaking in front of the missile, and he gets taken down. What an unfortunate maneuver. Pause. What an unfortunate maneuver there by Rage. Let's back up on the TAC view and see what happens. So Rage comes in head on against Newbie 2. Doesn't launch. Nothing comes off from him. But instead of staying in the notch, tries to outrun it. And that missile came from 3 miles. You are not outrunning that. It's not going to happen. Doesn't commit to the notch, tries to out-energy it, and it hits him at over Mach 2. Well, Mach 1.6 as they deteriorate rapidly on final. But great shot by Newbie 2. Chat says, Newbie 2 saying, 1 missile's all I need. And that indeed seems like the case. X-Man, though, coming in from the south. And Newbie 2 now may be in for it. So Newbie 2 now being chased down by X-Man. Let's set this one up. 5 miles again. Current situation. Newbie 2 is notching in front of X-Man. X-Man has the advantage. He is nose on with his adversary. There we go. Nose on with his adversary. Is Newbie 2 going to be either able to run away from this or be able to notch and make something happen? Or is he going to be able to commit, fire, and then notch? He's got this missile, though, that he's got to worry about. I think this is what he's defending right now. So he's in the notch, defending this missile. Great notching by him. But is the notch and staying in it going to be his detriment? Going to be his downfall, because the longer you stay in the notch and have to defend, the less time you have to be able to actually effectively press your opponent. Here we go. So we are playing. Newbie 2 able to defeat that missile. Back into split screen. X-Man on the right, Newbie 2 on the left. Newbie 2 is now full cold from X-Men. X-Men puts a 120 out on him. Would have liked to see him bring his nose in to give that missile a little bit more energy. But look at it go! Newbie 2 got a nudge and wasn't able to do it effectively. And he gets taken down. Pause. Whew. So Newbie 2 gets taken down, and I think we actually missed something. Yeah. So we missed Yaga coming in here against LFRO. Yaga runs down LFRO in a very similar situation to X-Men and Newbie 2. LFRO gets taken down. So TAW broke the ice by taking down Rage. But then 64th has come back and gotten 2 quick kills. So setup for this was exactly the same. Look at that. Notch, notch. And actually LFRO is firing on X-Men. But notch, notch, commit, commit. They both get their kills, and that means that 64th is up 5 pilots to 4. So count them: Yaga, X-Men, Comey, no wheels. Oh, no, it's 4 to 4. Savior just got a kill down here to the south. Right here against TAW Hermit. Head on. Savior launches, TAW Hermit waits. How long did he wait? How close is this? 5 miles. You cannot wait. If you see a missile come off, you have to defend immediately. Immediately. And he doesn't. And because he doesn't, he gets taken down. But Savior isn't in a very good defensive position here, guys. Savior's got this 120 a mile away from his aircraft. And he's not notching. I don't even think he knows it's there in this bank turn. No countermeasures, full blower. I don't even think he knows it's there. Oofs are about to be had in this one. Here we go. Here comes half mile, face mile, and Savior, I think, got manhandled by a missile that he didn't even know existed. And he is now Ninja Squirrel fodder as he falls to the ground. I'm going to pause it real quick just so I make sure I don't miss anything. So within the span of 30 seconds, guys, 5 people have died. 30 seconds, 5 people have died. That's how fast this match is going. So people started dying at 19 minutes and 55 seconds. It is now 20 minutes and 30 seconds, and 5 people are dead. 7 people remain. Sorry, I just got to get my bearings here of things that we can miss. Darkside Rob now head on with Yaga. Yaga puts a missile out onto Darkside Rob. That's, I think, one we got to watch. So here's the missile coming in on Darkside Rob. I think he's going to be able to drive that one into the ground. Let's continue and see. Yep, that missile goes into the ground, so he's able to get away from that one. And Yaga is now in a predicament. He is behind or in front of Darkside Rob. There's Darkside Rob. Aim 9's coming out from him. I think he recognizes that the Phoenix is not going to be effective. He now breaks off. 120 coming from Comey onto Darkside Rob. Oh! No Wheels launches a 120. I think that's on Darkside Rob. No! It's on Yaga! And Yaga gets taken down by Fratricide. Oh, no! And that is the danger of launching onto a close bandit when you have a friendly in front of you. Yaga gets taken down by No Wheels. No! So instead of 64th being up, 4 pilots to 3, it is now equal. All across the board. It is 3v3. Kroncat, Darkside Rob, and Red Core 6 remaining for TAW. X-Men, Comey, and No Wheels remaining for 64th. Look at this, though, ladies and gentlemen. Kroncat entering the fray at Mach 1.5. 19,000 feet. If things were about to happen, I think this is the game changer. This may very well be a perfectly timed strike from TAW's Kroncat. But before I think any of that happens, Comey has got Darkside's Rob's number. Mach 1.3, he's in the perfect position to be able to run down Darkside Rob. Grab him. Come on, give me Comey. Come on, game. I don't want the missile. Fine, we'll do it this way. So here's Comey. Coming in onto Darkside Rob. And I actually need to, I'm going to grab Kroncat up here on the other camera so we can see exactly what's going on. So Kroncat, we're going to do this split screen. Actually, we'll do this. Yeah, we'll do this split screen. Kroncat right now, ingressing on a lone. Who's up there? Who's up there by himself? X-Man. And he is 6 miles away. X-Man's right here. Kroncat's above him. Then you have Comey coming in on Darkside Rob. No Wheels is right behind Comey. So we've kind of got a 2v2 down here and a 1v1 up here. But the positioning for the Southern 2 ship of TAW is not good. Not good at all. Red Core 6 is out here by himself. Darkside Rob is full cold. And No Wheels is recommitting. Comey's already hot. So the only one that's effectively able to really do anything in this situation is Kroncat. And he, I think, is going to be able to very easily run down X-Men, but we're going to have to see. Let's go back to split screen. There we go. And see how this whole thing shakes out. Here we go. So Darkside Rob doesn't get hit. He's able to survive. No, he does get hit. So Darkside Rob gets hit. He's taken out of contention. And now I think the man to watch is Kroncat as he barrels in here. He hits X-Man. Red Core 6 now. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to stay on top of this. Launches an AIM 9 onto No Wheels. Is that going to connect? It's trying. 500 knots. It's trying. It's trying. It's really close. Man, that got really close to No Wheels. But I think it's this 120 that's actually going to take down Red Core 6. No, he's able to notch that. He gets away from it. Flies over him. Kroncat, meanwhile, though, launches another 120. That 120, trying to stay ahead of this. This 120 is coming in. Pause. Okay. This 120 is coming in onto. Who's that on? It's coming in onto Comey. And then down here to the south, we've got Red Core 6. And he's in trouble. He's about to be in for a world of pain. Here's Red Core 6. Multiple missiles off to his right. Missile from Kroncat coming in on Comey 1. And the missile from Kroncat is still at 1,800 knots. Let's watch these both. Red Core 6 gets taken down. Going back to the missile onto Comey. Comey, I don't think is going to be able to get this. He turns slightly into it. Comey gets taken down. And now it's Kroncat coming in against No Wheels. There goes the 120 onto No Wheels' aircraft. No Wheels is trying to defend. And that missile's going to have a lot of smash on it. Under a mile. No Wheels, you've got a notch. And No Wheels gets taken down. So Kroncat entered the fray and gets 3 kills in 45 seconds. Three kills, 45 seconds for Kroncat. Damn. We had 11 kills, ladies and gentlemen, in that match in under 3 minutes. 2 minutes and 59 seconds, 11 people died. Sorry we spent so much time paused, but that happened absurdly fast. Kroncat got 3 kills. 3 kills in under a minute. Chad F15 showing those poor common folk how to eagle. Let's give him one more flyby. Boom, intensifies. But damn, I did not expect that in the slightest to have something like that happen. Let's fast forward here. No. Come on. There we go. So Kroncat turning for home. See him where he's at. He's getting his bearings. He's got to go back to Novo. Nope, didn't make him go back. So he ends up just DCing. Didn't make him RTB. And that is the end of the match, guys. Kroncat, MVP, 3 kills in under a minute. 2 of them as the only pilot for TAW remaining. The only pilot. So he got 3 kills in a 2v3 situation and dominated. Now, I really think he dominated that. Because he entered the fray at Mach 1.5. Came in, guns blazing, unchecked. The other aircraft were preoccupied with a southern engagement. And he raffle stomped everyone. Put their head on the curb stomp, one after the other. And takes TAW to the match victory in 2 rounds. What a go by Kroncat. Well done by 64th, though, too. That was a very close round. Very close round. And that could have very well ended very differently had that fratricide not taken place. That fratricide between No Wheels and Yaga had to be demoralizing for the 64th side. But that is a perfect example of why you do not shoot. And this is me assuming that No Wheels had Darkside Rob locked up. I think it was Darkside Rob. You do not shoot with a friendly in front of you. Because even if you have the enemy locked up, the missile can jump once it goes pitbull to the closer target. So that is a perfect example of why you don't do that. But if that didn't happen, 64th very well could have sent this to a round 3. So I got to give them credit. They flew very well. But TAW clinches both meetings with themselves and 64th. Great flying by them. And hats off again to Kroncat for making that anchor flight for TAW in this one. 3 kills in under a minute. That was impressive. So our next match, I don't know what our next match is going to be. We'll have to see tomorrow. It'll be a surprise. But match again tomorrow. 1600 Zulu. We're getting caught up with everybody. So we're going to probably start running out of matches, and we'll probably have 1 or 2 a week instead of 3 or 4. So match tomorrow. We didn't have one yesterday, but match tomorrow, so that'll be 3. I'm going to have to look and see who it is. But great flying by both teams. I think that solidified 64th being in second place. TAW is going to take first because nobody can catch them as far as points go. So congratulations to them. Well done, again, by both teams. I will see you all tomorrow in these virtual skies at 1600 Zulu. Hopefully the hot fix that dropped today will fix some stuff for everybody that is flying. But have a good one, guys. Fly safe. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.
If you don't want, you don't have to. If you don't want, you don't have to. If you don't want, you don't have to. Say you better leave my woman alone. Girl, I know you are a playboy, and you've got women all over town. But listen, buddy, if you ever sweet talk my little girl, I'm gonna lay your body down. If you don't want, you don't have to. You know you don't want, oh yeah. If you don't want, you don't have to. Oh, you better leave my woman alone. Well, I know you got your money, and you've got a new 56 too. But if I ever see my little girl in your new car, I'm gonna do some work on you. If you don't want, you don't have to. You know you don't want, oh yeah. If you don't want, you don't have to. Oh, you better leave my woman alone. Well, I don't believe in trouble, so I don't want to start a fight. So if you'll take heed and stay away from my little girl, then everything will be alright. If you don't want, you don't have to. You know you don't want, yeah. If you don't want, you